Let's talk rest days. Why are they important? What to do during them? What happens to your muscles? We love a good rest day. Rest and recovery is so important for your body, your muscle growth, obviously your mental health, like all areas. For me right now, it is Sunday, and I did work out yesterday, but I will not be doing a formal workout today. And sometimes I don't work out either weekend day. It really just depends. The reason I did work out yesterday is my schedule's just been a little off, a little crazy. Otherwise, sometimes I'll take Saturday and Sunday off with no shame. Of course, I don't sit on the couch all day, right? I'm doing things. I'm still walking around, and then I'll do a lot of lifting Monday through Friday. I'll do some cardio in there. A lot of people say that rest days are where the growth happens, which is so true. Protein coffee, of course. So good every time. But why is that? Like, why do people say that? I think it is super important to know this. Basically, when you work out, when you're exercising, you're lifting weights, you are putting stress on your body. It's a good kind of stress, right? When people hear the word stress, they think bad, but it's good for your body. It kind of creates these like little tears in your muscle fibers, essentially. And so on your days where you're working out, you're kind of breaking your muscles down. And so on your rest days, your muscles are trying to heal and grow back stronger, right? That's why you don't like do leg day every single day of the week. You know, maybe you do leg day on Monday, but then you work out a completely different muscle group the next day, because you can't constantly be stressing your legs, breaking down your leg muscle. You need your body to recover. But so when people say that the rest days are where the growth happens, it's because your body is healing. So both rest in terms of, you know, you're not going crazy in the gym, but also sleeping. You really need to sleep. I slept until 9 today, and I'm so happy about it. I feel so good. I really needed it. I'm making a smoothie bowl for breakfast. This is half a banana, some strawberries, blueberries, and a little oat milk. Popping it in the Ninja Creamy because I'm so obsessed with the darn thing, and I'm so obsessed with smoothie bowls. Sleep is just so important for your overall health, regardless of any fitness goals, and I feel like that's often overlooked. You know, it can lower your risk for serious diseases and heart issues. It reduces stress. It obviously improves mood, you know? You're probably more crabby when you don't sleep well at night. You think more clearly, you'll get along with people better. It's good for your blood sugar. Prevents inflammation, helps with your memory. It also regulates your hunger hormones. If you don't sleep well at night, your hunger hormones can be thrown off balance, and you might overeat, or you might eat a lot more empty calories and junk throughout the day. And more into muscles, you know, not only does rest and taking time off from the gym help you recover, but sleep is also where the magic happens. It helps rebuild that damaged tissue and stimulate the production of new muscle fibers. So your muscles are healing. They're hopefully growing back stronger, you know? When you're asleep, your body produces hormones that are literally crucial for muscle growth and repair. This is my favorite breakfast ever. If you need a sign because you've been thinking about getting the Ninja Creamy, seriously, the smoothie bowls hit. They hit. And this is literally just fruit, which is good carbs for you, you know? And a little nut butter on top, of course, for flavor and protein. Although it's rest day and you might not be going hard in the gym, perhaps, it is still important to treat your body right, you know, like eat well, get in your protein. Protein is crucial for repairing your muscles. It's good to eat protein because protein contains amino acids, and we need amino acids for muscle growth. So on a rest day, when your muscles are trying to grow and heal, you know, it's good to keep feeding them. Feed them protein, get in your sources of amino acids. Of course, different protein sources are gonna have different amino acids. They're gonna be differing in quality, things like that. But I am making a very basic dinner tonight with chicken. Plain chicken breast here. It's just super easy. I'm gonna throw a quesadilla together. And it's not like this is the healthiest meal in the world, but it is good because I have a good protein source. I'm adding some veggies. Cheese is another great protein source, and it's delicious. I just think it's super important to know why each of these things is so important for if you're trying to build muscle, if you're trying to even like lose weight, or just if you have any sort of health goals, because then you're more likely to do them and incorporate them, and like all of this stuff really works together for optimal health. Right? It's like you gotta go hard in the gym, that's great, but you also have to be fueling your body with things that are gonna help grow and maintain your muscle tissue. But then when you're going hard in the gym, your body's like breaking down, so you need these days to fuel it back up. Keep in mind, hydration is always your best friend. We know this. This is something we're told time and time again, but do you actually follow it? Hydration is so good for recovery. It literally helps with your energy levels. It carries nutrients throughout your body. It can help you lose weight if that's a goal. It helps with inflammation, flushes out toxins. It really does so much, and it should not be overlooked. Think about all the bad things that come with dehydration. You know, whenever I don't drink enough water, I always get a headache. And you can do things like liquid IV and stuff like that that have more electrolytes, or boost hydration, whatever. Or get a fun water bottle that keeps you drinking water, or just, I don't know, be better about drinking your water all the time, but also on recovery days. Like obviously you have to refuel once you sweat out a bunch of liquid and stuff from your body, but also on recovery days, you still need to hydrate even if you're not working out so hard. Think about it, like people tell you to hydrate not just for working out, but like if you're sick, if you have anything going on. So it's just part of healing, and recovering from workouts is also essentially healing. And off of the protein thing, okay, I know I use like the most basic form of protein. Like I feel like when you think protein, you probably think chicken. But there's so many different sources, you know, like they make really yummy shakes and stuff. I'm a huge believer in protein coffee. I had one this morning and then another one this afternoon, which that together was already 53 grams total, which is crazy. You can make fun protein desserts. There's protein in yogurt. There's a lot of different sources, and you don't have to weigh everything, right? You don't have to go crazy about it, but just putting an emphasis and at least making sure you're having some protein with each meal can make a huge difference. Like think about it, your body needs to both work hard and be fueled properly and then heal out, and there's your results. I mean, it's not that easy, but that's essentially like how it works, the formula. And people swear by a high protein intake for weight loss too. It's not just if you're trying to build these crazy muscles. Like protein and recovery and all of this is so good regardless of your goal. More is not always better. More is not always better. You know, overtraining is a thing. Even though rest days are about recovery and rest, obviously, you can still move your body. You know, it's not like you have to sit on the couch all day long. I mean, we need a lazy day every here and there, of course. There's no shame in that. But you can do like active rest. You can still go on walks, do things that are do things that are a bit more moderate. For example, I have a lot of editing and stuff to do because it is currently Vlogmas, so I'm gonna use my walking treadmill. I haven't been out and about much today just because I've had a lot of computer work to do, but we're gonna change it up and get in a little movement. Really though, like moving your body always does make you feel better, even if it's using your walking pad while you're getting work done. Like active rest is just so nice because even a little bit of movement, you feel good. It's good for your mental health. Like it's just good. Something else so good for you that I don't do enough, that can be such a good rest day task, is stretching. Stretching is so good for you. It's good for your body, your muscles, your joints, range of motion, your mobility, reduces risk of injury. Like just being able to have like a good capacity of movement is so beneficial. And there's so many stretching videos online. Honestly, it's something I forget about. Maybe we should try it just right here in my sweatshirt and sweatpants, because obviously I've been in sweats all day. It's a Sunday and I've been resting and doing a lot of computer work, so. Oh my god, I used to be so flexible. It's sad like doing the stretches I used to do in like cheerleading and stuff and just not being able to come anywhere near where I used to. So we gotta work on that. We'll add that to the rest day routine list. And having rest days and good quality ones helps avoid overtraining, you know? If you have goals and you want to get there fast, you know, sometimes you can be too excited and want to do too much and overdo it. But when you do too much, it's really counterproductive because, you know, you're working too hard, but you're not giving your body that break to recover. So in the end, you know, you might think that you're working so hard to get faster results, but remember the growth happens in recovery. So like you're not healing back. So, I mean, you could get injured, but also you're like overdoing it, but you're not seeing that return. Like it's ironic, it's counterproductive. It's not worth it. And I personally don't really know how to spot like overtraining. I would still consider myself to be a beginner with all of this, so it's like, you know, just making sure you're not working the same muscles back to back, and make sure you're having 1 or 2 rest days dedicated to, you know, like no weights and stuff like that. So obviously you know your body best, and only you can determine, or I guess a professional if you're working with someone like that can determine what is a good amount. But just know that doing too much is not always good. You know, like I said before, more is not always better, right? You don't want to hurt, you want to have optimal growth, and you don't want too much stress on your body, and that's just a lot of energy and a lot of time that you could be doing something else. Rest days are important, and make sure you take them, take advantage, do some fun things, be grateful, and treat yourself right, you know? I really hope this was helpful and you found some value in it. Thank you so much for watching. I am always rooting for you on your journey. Please subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you in my next one.